Okay. All you need to do is install this software in your local. Different language, all the languages is needed. What do you think? It's taking pretty much time to load. Anyway, any more questions? Sure. In Wikipedia? Okay. Definitely. So I'll discuss that now. For example, if I write something which is unnecessary, which is vague in the Wikipedia article, and incorrect, yeah, definitely. I'll go for an English article. I'll show it right now. I'll show how vandalism works. So this is called vandalism. So somebody is trying to put his own ideas. Sometimes it's philosophical, sometimes it's religious, sometimes it's completely vague. Somebody wants to put his ideas because Wikipedia is free for all. It's open to all. And I'll just log out. I'll open the article Delhi. Just go to edit. Mumbai is the capital of India. Save the page. Refresh this page. After some time, I will see that somebody has done the vandalism in the page Delhi, and somebody would have changed that. So it all depends on how active is the community, how unbiased is the community, how neutral is the community to decide which is the correct data, which is incorrect data, which is vague, which is unnecessary. So it all depends on how active is the community. For example, if I'm working for one community and the community consists only me, and I will put all my ideas. If the community is very large, if the community has so many members who actively take part in the editing. So Wikipedia articles are edited not by one Wikipedian, it is edited by more than one Wikipedian, and it also gives you a perfect idea how unbiased and how correct the data should be. If some data is incorrect, just 1 second. If some data is incorrect, please go ahead find the correct source for that data and add that in Wikipedia. Wikipedia always needs data which are taken from a particular source, and the source should be something trustworthy. So if I exactly. So for example, if I have a personal website and I put Wikipedia content on myself, there is a notability issue. If I'm a notable person, then somebody else could write an article about me. If I'm adding my own website and advertising myself, promoting myself by saying that hey, I'm Subha and I am a very I'm quite popular in my place, and people have temples and those all things built for me, they praise me, they do all these things. So these are all promotional kind of thing I'm putting in the Wikipedia article. So you have to find a perfect source, you have to find a perfect reference for that if I'm a notable person. So if I'm not a notable person, you can absolutely delete that article. You can put a notice, you can have a discussion. Every page has a discussion page. showing. So, for example, I mean, I'll do that, but I'm answering his question before that. So, in the Samvad, this is the discussion page of that particular article, and if you find something is completely vague and unnecessary put in the Mumbai page, what you need to do is write in this page that there have been already a lot of discussion about this page. All you need to do is go to the Sampadana or the edit page, and here you need to. So this is the talk page of that particular article. Just write this this content which is there already in this Wikipedia article is completely vague. This is incorrect data. Please change it. Either you change it or somebody else sees that and he changes it. So okay, I'll go for how you write using that tool. So now it shows all the 4 options. So if this option is not correct, you can go for the next option. You can choose a different option from that. So that's how exactly this software works. Any other questions? Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm not trying to say that it's all moderated. The thing is that if the community is active, for example, if I talk about a community, very small community called Assamese language, and the community is very small. So if there is only one contributor there are always chances of human mistakes. That's absolutely fine. Wikipedia doesn't say that you should not edit the articles or you should not add any incorrect data. People do make small articles, they write incorrect data. It's our responsibility to come up, take active participation and correct those mistakes. Because Wikipedia is open to all, so there are always chances of people making mistakes. Yeah, just put a deletion tag. Just request that absolutely. If there is something unnecessary content, as I was saying, if I create, that's correct. Yeah. If I was giving the example, if I write something about myself and I'm not a notable person, that someone else could come and put a deletion tag in that, so my article will be deleted. Any other questions? Yeah. Well, that's a very nice question. If a page is being edited a number of times and somebody from somebody who is not a registered user has been using this page, putting vague contents, so he can request an admin of this particular Wikipedia to make this page a little restricted, which will be restricted to the users who have accounts in the Wikipedia. So only the registered users will be allowed to edit the Wikipedia, and the users who do not have accounts. Okay, that's a long procedure. For example, if you want to make this clear, so you don't have the permission to edit this article. It says about that. So if I give my login ID, if I log in, then I'll be able to edit the article. So you can absolutely go for that. Yeah. So a user who doesn't have an account in Hindi Wikipedia will not be able to edit the Wikipedia. That's the idea. He can access, he can read, he can. I'm sorry. No, you have to do it manually. You have to do it manually. A registered. Yeah, you can do it. Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice place. How do I do it? Okay, I'll just log in. So I can go for the article which I recently have created.
How many articles are there?
Yeah, you just need to check. It's 1,528 or something. So I'll just edit the same page I was creating a few minutes back and show how exactly you insert a table. So for example, if I want to keep this as a table, the content I was putting for different kind of wiki. So here you have something called table. In the This is called Adhik Suchanai. In the Adhik Suchanai, you have a template. You have a format, the table insertion. It's called table. Just click on that. It will ask you how many rows and how many columns you want to add. So you can experiment with that. I want 4 columns. No, 2 columns will be fine, right? 2. Okay. 4. I'll have some. Okay, 10. How many Indian languages will add? Indian communities. Say about 10 Indian communities and 2 columns. So insert that. So now it shows 10 columns with the header text and header text 1 and 2. So how it works is I'll just click on the preview and you'll be able to see how it shows the language name, which is here Hindi. And paste the language community name and check how exactly it's looking when you create a template. Create a table. So this is how it looks. And I have already made that as a wiki text, so we can go to the Hindi language page from here. And here it shows the language community name. So that's how you do that. You make a table. Alright, so now you can give something called the saransh or the summary. So in this way you can add the whole content. Any other questions? But it will take some time. It will take some time. Somebody will definitely change that. Even I can change. I am just demonstrating how to do vandalism and how we can prevent that. So somebody will definitely come and edit that and change it. I'm sorry. You can see everything in the recent changes. I was saying that in Hindi it's हाल में हुए परिवर्तन. So you can definitely go and check, and also you can see what kind of edits have been done in that particular page in the recent. Recently what kind of edits have been done in the Itihas Dekhne or the history. You can compare the different edits. For example, these two. I want to compare these two. Click on that. So it will show you what kind of edits have been done. So I have added this table. This version doesn't have a table. This version has a table. So I have added that. So it will show you what kind of changes have been there. In the Delhi page. So as I was saying that. You have to view history in the English Wikipedia to check who has edited what in the recent past. So this is the IP address of this computer, and I have made this change. You can check what kind of change I have made. Yeah, so here instead of Delhi, I have added Mumbai, and in the near future, somebody will definitely come and change that to Delhi.
So change it now, na? Change it now.
No, it's still Mumbai. It's still Mumbai.
No, better change it because we are in there. Somebody will think of going and stone.
I'll definitely do that. No, now I no. Yeah. Somebody. So now it's still in Mumbai.
After that, someone.
No. Somebody has not changed. Still, it has not been changed, but it will take some time. You can definitely go for the vandalism mark, but I'll just change it. I mean, the point is, Wikipedia articles could be edited by anyone in this world. So if people have access of computer, they can definitely go for the changing any Wikipedia article. They can do vandalism. List of good articles. This has not been Wikipedia, so I have to search for that. I mean, there will be a list, like a list of categories. So we just need to search those. Any more questions? Yeah.
If I want to start a Wikipedia in a new language, what is the procedure?
That's absolutely fantastic question. May I ask you what language you want to start?
I don't care about the language, but there is a group of tribal people who use the Malayalam script, but their language is
So yeah, that's a very nice question. There is a site called Incubation. What is that? Incubation. I'll just check the search bar. It's called Incubation Project of Wikipedia Foundation, incubation.wikipedia.org. Sorry, it's Incubate. It's incubate.wikipedia.org. This is a project by Wikimedia Foundation for the articles which, for the language communities which has potential, and that has to be have one Wikipedia page or dictionary page or whatever Wiki project. So all you need to do is request for this. So it also shows the current events, the languages which have been recently added. You can just take an example of this language Wikipedia. This Northern Soto Wikipedia, and this is a recent. So it gives you the information about how to start a new guest wiki project. So if the language has potential to be having a good, having a wiki project, so you can go for a request. You can see the recent request in different languages. In this language, they have made a request. So the Northern sort of language. This has been a test project. So first, you have to apply for a test project. You have to bring a consensus with the community, different users giving their views against, for the language should be having a wiki project. So after that there is a language community. The language community will decide if the language has potential to be a wiki project, and after that will be a wiki project. They'll approve that, so you will have a running wiki project. Yeah.
Punjabi is written in two scripts.
Okay.
One is from Persian type of script and another is Urdu.
All right. There is a Punjab region in Pakistan, I guess.
Yeah.
So they.
There 2 months back I checked for Urdu.
Uh-huh.
No article on the
All right. I mean, that's all. As I was saying, it's all depends on the language community, the community. What's that? PA, I think it's in a Gurumukhi script. Yeah, it's all about the community. If the community is really enthusiastic, what kind of articles they should have in the Wikipedia articles, definitely they can create the articles. If the article is not created, okay, so that means the community has, there is no active user, or the users have not created that article. If the article is not, I mean, that's really sad, but users have not created the language, I mean the article about the language. You are talking about the language. You're talking about the first Shiju was demonstrating, the one Shiju was demonstrating. This is an active community, but the community activism is really very less in case of Punjabi Wikipedia. So okay, so there might be one article about Guru. I'm not very sure. The thing what I'm trying to convey is, if there is not an article, please go ahead and write the article. If you know the language, that's a one-step solution. Or please go to the village pump, which is available here. The community portal. You have to go to the community portal, then go to the discussion page and make a request. I'm not a native user of this language, and but I really want this article to be there in this Wikipedia. So somebody will see that, somebody will come and edit the article and create the article. So here they have the discussion. You can just go to this discussion page, make a request that I want this article to be there in this Wikipedia, so somebody please contribute for this article. It's again the same thing. It's again the same thing in the community. The community includes people. We need people to work for the Indic Wikipedia language, and that's the reason we are doing this academy over here. We want people to come from different languages with different native languages, native Indian languages. They should come up, they should contribute for the languages, they should educate other people around them to contribute for the Indic language Wikipedias. So we're done with this. Thanks a lot, all of you, for coming and participating in this. We expect you all participating. Okay, fine.
Thanks a lot from all sides.
Yeah, we all expect you to take active part in the languages you know how to read and write, and you don't need to be a very a person who is very much deeper into the literature. You just need to know the language. I stay in Bangalore and I know Kannada just to a very minimal level, but still I can make a few changes in the Kannada Wikipedia. So in the same way, if you're just very enthusiastic about the language, the growth of the language, Wikipedia is the place where you can explore a lot. You can freely distribute the knowledge among people who actually need it, and that's all. We just expect a bigger community in all the Indian languages. Thank you all for the participation.
5 minutes on a subject related to Wikipedia, and here's your opportunity. If you wanted to say something and didn't get an opportunity to do so before. The first speaker of the day is Shashank Duhan, who will be speaking about WikiTV. You got 5 minutes, Shashank? Okay, start.
It's going to be an open television which will showcase, broadcast the videos which user can upload through internet. So it will be like